Okay, this is so weird. Every time I opened this software today, twice, it would have the white screen where this camera image should be. And the first time I thought, oh, my camera's gone out. I don't know what's causing it, to be honest. Because every time I just, watch, I do this. I do this. I do this. And then a little bit, I go to this. And it looks fine now. You see? I don't know what's going on. So I think I might have to retire this camera as soon as I get the new one, because I'd rather have one that I know will work because it is brand new, than have to deal with this one possibly going out on me while I'm recording, because I don't want to be in like the middle of a reaction, and then poof, the webcam footage is gone. That wouldn't be fun. Because then I'd have to stop. If I don't catch it, then I'd have to do the recording all over again, and that episode would be blind. Speaking of reactions, I can record at the moment. I just don't know how much I'll be able to get done. Because I have to be at work at 3, and it's already 12:56, so it's almost 1 o'clock. So I have an hour and a half before I have to go into work and then close, and then I go into work in the next morning. That's gonna be fun. Because I have to do that another time this week. I have to do that Thursday and Friday as well. Oh, God. Sorry. Anyway, the videos I recorded today were Kill la Kill Episode 3, which I've already gotten uploaded. Is it wrong to try and pick up girls in the dungeon, Episode 2, and ReZero, Episode 3. I didn't get any Dragon Ball Z Kai recorded today, but I still have a few videos left that I can upload, because I have up to Episode 21 recorded. I just have to edit all those videos. And I've gotten up to Episode 14, 15 done. So I only have like 6 or 7 episodes left, essentially, to edit. Anyway, this is going to be my review for Is It Wrong to Try and Pick Up Girls in the Dungeon, Episode 2. I'm going to have to download more episodes, because I only had 3 on my computer. Oh, it ain't that big of a deal. It's freaking 13 episodes long! I think I'll be good. Anyway, let me think. We get to see more of the gods in this episode, and what I didn't like is that they did not keep with the usual Loki, the god of mischief, being a man, and Hephaestus, the god of the smith, the harp, making Zeus's thunderbolts, being a guy. Why they had to make them girls? The only reason I could think of is if they could be possible love interests for this harem anime. Because that essentially is what I'm getting the vibe of. Because there's already the 2 girls crushing on Belle and him crushing on 1 girl. And it's neither of those 2. So, yeah. This is possibly going to be a harem anime. And that's the only reason I could think of as to why they would make some of the gods into goddesses instead. And to be completely honest, I didn't know Loki was actually a girl, because even though they were dressed up in a dress, they were completely flat-chested. And I thought maybe it was just Loki being mischievous and dressing as a woman when he's really a man. Apparently not. But yeah, apparently Loki and Hestia don't like each other. And one of the goddesses they ended up announcing, the goddess of beauty. At first I thought it was Aphrodite they were talking about, because I had forgotten that Aphrodite is not the goddess. Is she the goddess of love and beauty? I could be wrong. I had to just look that up, but no, it was Freya. Freya, like the Norse god. Because then they mentioned, I'm guessing, some Japanese gods. They mentioned Hermes. Hephaestus, who else? I think those are the only ones I could think of off the top of my head. But yeah, Loki's very protective of whatever the woman's name is that Belle's got a really big thing for. And she doesn't want any guy near her, and said that if some guy even looked at her wrong, she'd tear him apart. And I'm like, well, what if your favorite human had a thing for a guy? What would you do then? Would you still do that and then lose favor with this woman? I don't know. I guess we'll come to that bridge whenever it comes. Anyway, after that little excursion into the dungeon last episode, Belle got really strong, and Hestia finally told him not about the skill per se, but she told him that he's essentially been getting very strong and that he's possibly a natural. I guess you could call it a natural if it's long as he keeps feelings for that person. But even if he loses feelings for that person and instead gains feelings for another person, would that skill still be active? I assume so. Anyway, while Hestia is gone, literally begged Hephaestus to make a weapon for Belle. And apparently a custom weapon would be very expensive. And apparently so Hestia is on the hook for that until it gets paid off eventually. But yeah, they essentially gave themselves a truck going by. Why? And to be completely honest with you, that should not be that bright. I don't know why it is that bright coming through that door. No one's shining a spotlight through my door. I am serious. It is just, I think it's cloudy outside, for God's sake. It is cloudy outside a little. How is it that bright? I don't get it. Anyway, the gods gave themselves handicaps so they can't, really use their powers. Which is probably for the best, because if some gods get into a little tiff, they don't have to worry about them causing chaos all over the city. Well, using their own powers anyway. Anyway, that's what Hestia was doing, was helping Hephaestus make the weapon for Belle, and apparently someone has been talking to Loki and her favorite human, and the woman had noticed Belle running to where the little festival thingy was, where everybody is watching everybody train the monsters. And apparently she was looking for him, possibly looking for Hestia, because she knows that he's with Hestia. Either way, she goes and unleashes a monster, and Hestia goes after somebody. I don't know if it was Hestia or Belle, though it looked like it was grabbing for Hestia, so I'm not sure. Because at first I thought the woman had silverish hair like Belle, and I thought it was going after the person with the same kind of hair as me, so I thought they were going after Belle. But either way, at this point I don't know. We'll find out. If the monster goes after Hestia when she's locked up behind that door, then it's going after her. If it's going after Belle, it'll still chase him and leave Hestia alone. Because that's what ends up happening, is him trying to defend her and breaking his weapon in the process. And I think those little vials that he was given from one of the other gods for, helping out his familia and, being good friends with them, I assume it was like a flash bomb, because that's what he ended up using to escape with Hestia away from the monster. Though, to be completely honest, at first when I saw them, I thought they were like health potions or something. No, apparently they were flash bombs. Anyway, he tries to draw the monster away, and Hestia is left behind that door, and she still has the weapon. What she should have done was, before he left, was try and get his attention and then give him the weapon, so he'd have some kind of chance at defending himself. So now he has no weapon. What's he gonna do? I guess we'll find out. Anyway, If you have anything you want to say about this whole thing, about the gods being gender bent or whatever, anything you want to say about this episode, feel free to. Just don't spoil anything. It's just stuff I could find out like later on in the show. Anyway, I will see everybody next time.